everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my fourth video. I'm a lot more comfortable this time, thankfully. It's getting a lot easier for me to be in front of the camera. Today I just wanted to film a 3-month update for my baby boy and just give you all an idea of how he's doing, what he's working on, and all of that. If this is your first time here, my name is Joanna and I have a 3-month-old son named Weston. Weston turned 3 months 2 days ago on January 30th. He was born October 30th. He was 6 pounds, 15 ounces and was 19 inches long. On Friday the 29th we went to the doctor and Weston weighed 13 pounds and he was 24 inches long. So Weston is in the 25th percentile for weight and the 30th for height. He's a very little skinny little boy. He's in size 2 diapers. We just changed him from size 1 the other day and it was a big moment for mommy. He's wearing 3 to 6 month clothes. I just packed up his newborn and his 0 to 3 months. It made my heart so sad. I cried. Just makes me sad seeing all the clothes that he came home in and all the stuff that he used to wear. Weston has super long legs, so he is in 3 to 6 month clothing now. Weston drinks 4 to 5 ounces per feeding. Right now he's drinking Similac Isomil. It's their soy kind. He's liking the man bottles, even though we have to up the nipple size. We are on size 2 nipples now. He likes Tommy Tippy. He really likes Boone, and he also loves the Nuck anti-colic bottles. He's still waking up about 2 to 3 times a night for feeding, but once he does eat, he goes right back to sleep. He's taking his naps all in the crib. We've got that down now, so we just put him in the crib in a sleep sack with the Google Home playing some rain noises, and it helps him fall asleep right away. He's sleeping in the bassinet, but he's almost outgrown his bassinet. Soon we will have a pack and play beside mom and dad. I just don't feel comfortable with him in his crib alone in his room right now, so we're gonna do that in a few months. He's almost completely out of his bassinet now. He can almost completely lift his head. He can almost turn all by himself. We're working on that from front to back during tummy time. He is able to pretty much completely lift his head by himself now. His personality is starting to form. It's so cute and awesome to watch. You can see him become his own individual person. It's just beautiful. He is sassy, he is serious, he's dramatic, but he's also very funny. He has a wide range of emotions, so he can go from very happy and laughy to very upset. He's a true Scorpio, a very true Scorpio. Suddenly, the last few weeks, he's been very interactive. He's able to look at things, he reaches for things. He just genuinely seems to know a little bit more what's going on around him. It's just awesome to see. Those are just a few of his stats from his last doctor's appointment. I'm just gonna give you a rundown of how everything has gone for the first few months. So far, everything all in all has been pretty good. I did put out a video last week about how it's been difficult, and it has been super difficult, but it's been very, very rewarding. I did make a video about the newborn stage, but I feel like since we are kind of getting out of the newborn stage now, things are becoming slowly easier and easier over time. He's doing really well and he's very healthy. At first it was really hard to get to know each other, getting a routine down. It didn't seem like we had a routine. Still getting to know each other, and also on top of that I was still healing from my C-section. Things have been getting back to normal and have been finally finding a routine. We moved into a lovely new house. We've unpacked everything. We've kind of got everything situated, and it's definitely helped us find a routine. Weston has been dealing with some reflux. For the first 2 months he had really bad reflux. He would throw up 3 or 4 times a day. Luckily with age that's kind of gone down. He's able to eat a lot more now and he doesn't throw up. He's also been dealing with some constipation. We were told about glycerin suppositories from our doctor, and those have been helping a lot if we feel like there's some sort of blockage. Also, we do use prune juice every morning. We give him an ounce of prune juice. He also has a milk allergy, which is part of the reason why we have reflux and constipation issues. He is on a soy-based formula, but we did experiment with a few different soy-based formulas, a few gentle formulas, lactose-free, to find what really suits him the best. Right now we are drinking Similac Isomil, like I said, and I find that does help with constipation. I'm hesitant about starting him on any foods or purees or baby-led weaning before 6 months. I don't know know, I just don't feel that he's ready for it, and I personally don't feel ready for it, and I'm fine with feeding him formula until then. I don't know if I'm going to start him with cereal first. I do really think that I want to start him with veggies, maybe pureed veggies, maybe pureed peas or sweet potatoes or red lentils. I just read about it in this book called Bringing Up Bebe. Basically, they say in France, they don't feed their baby cereal, they feed their babies vegetables first, and it helps them become less picky eaters. To me, it seems healthier, so I think that's the direction that I'm kind of going in terms of his first food. I think I'm gonna wait a few months, and I also think that I am going to not start him on cereal, but rather vegetables. We've also had a little bit of cradle cap. Luckily, it never got really out of hand. We have been washing his hair consistently and not using oil. I found before I was using baby oil to try to get it out, pick it out, and it just seemed to make it worse. Weston's also developed a little bit of a flat spot on his head. I will admit I haven't been the best at tummy time. We've been getting better with it as the days have gone on, you know, as he's getting stronger and stuff. I feel more comfortable putting him in tummy time for longer periods of time, but he has developed a slight flat spot. We are trying to work on getting it evened out. We have developed a routine with some products that we love over the last 3 months, and I think I'm gonna make a video on the products that have really helped us the last 3 months that we've come to love. In terms of how I'm doing, I am doing really good. As you probably know, I did have a C-section, which I'm mostly healed from that now. My scar is starting to turn from red to white. I do have some mild pain and some pricking sensations the odd time. I do still have numbness around the incision. I can't feel it, which is really weird. Hopefully that gets better, but I've heard that that can last for a very long time. I got my first postpartum period 5.5 weeks after my cesarean. So I've had a few periods since then. They're definitely heavier, but I don't have any different cramp levels. I'm still dealing with having periods after not having them for 10 months. Oh, it's just such a pain. I'm back at my pre-pregnancy weight. I don't track my weight really at all. I just don't think it's healthy for my mental health. I did weigh myself a few days after birth and I was back to the weight that I was before. I am still dealing with some body image issues. In my last video I talked about that, and they are getting better. I think as I'm seeing myself and being exposed to my body more, it is getting better. It's getting easier for me to look at. I did deal with some postpartum anxiety. I talked a lot about this kind of stuff in my last video. Luckily, it's kind of eased up as he's gotten older. I do still worry. I do still go to check if he's breathing. Kind of used to being a mom now, and I know a little bit more what to expect. We do have a routine. Wake up at 8 a.m. usually. We're awake for about an hour and a half to 2 hours before our first nap, and that's kind of our schedule. So we're awake for about an hour and a half, and then I let him sleep. I don't force him to sleep for a certain amount of time. He sleeps anywhere from half an hour to 2 hours. We do our diaper change, drink our bottle, have a little bit of tummy time, a little bit of play mat time, and then we'll do that all over again. And then he goes to bed around 8 to 9. We're bathing about every other day. Some people bath more than that, some people bath less. I don't want to dry out his skin, but I do like to keep him relatively clean. It's definitely gotten a lot easier since I've adjusted to the routine. I know a lot more what my day is going to look like, and it's easier for me that way. Since having the baby, I have felt a lot closer to Adam. We have been a lot closer. We just are, I think, on the same page a lot more when it comes to what we are looking for, how we want to raise our son. It's been really nice to feel close to Adam in that way. I can't stop thinking about my next baby. Secretly, I think I'm gonna ask Adam if we can start trying next summer. I want my babies to be close in age. Before I said, oh, maybe 3-4 years, but now I'm thinking a 1.5 to 2.5 years. We'll see what he says. I might be able to get him on that train. I would like to see Weston have a sibling, and hopefully God will bless us with another baby sometime. Now I'm gonna show you my cute little baby. Show how he's changed since the last video he was in when I made that when he was 1 week old. Okay, so now the special guest that you've been waiting for is finally here. I'm going to show you my baby Weston. We can see how much he's grown since the last time. This is my baby boy Weston. He is 3 months old now. As you can see, he's definitely a lot bigger and definitely changed a lot. He is so special and so sweet, and we just love him so much. This is my baby at 3 months old. Thank you everybody for coming back to my channel for my 3-month baby update with Weston. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Instagram, TikTok if you want more content from Weston and I. Hope to see you back here for next video. Bye bye guys.